What could be better than a rust base? How about a triple rust base, all interconnected into one mega base? I've asked 3 teams of duos to build a base together, and they were incredibly excited.
I don't know, man.
Guys, you know this is a video, right? This is the intro. Hopefully they enjoy the process a little more before I unleash my 10-man to raid them with 40,000 hours. Enjoy.
That's amazing.
Yippee!
Hell no.
This is pathetic. Guys, go find a build spot, get out of my sight. All of you will still build your own base, like, off of it.
Can we like wipe what we have here so I can just make the small design for the middle?
Okay, so are we doing the circle or the triangle?
Because they're gonna have a lot of rockets.
Say
We
that
don't
again.
want them to just.
They're going to have a lot of rockets.
You see these like twig triangles on the outside? Like, let's say that's all our bases. Surely we just make like a double compound or something.
I could just make an entire base around this TC while...
But you need to make your own base or something.
Is everyone okay with this sort of plan?
I suppose just let me do the beginning and then y'all do whatever y'all want.
Each team has unlimited wood and stone, 50,000 metal fragments and 500 high quality metal, as well as 12 auto turrets. How they use these materials is completely up to them. They can share, they can do whatever, but I will be placing a golden egg right in the middle of all 3 bases that they will have to protect from the raiders. Oh, and did I mention they only have 90 minutes to build? Let's see what they do. Everyone's building on their own corner. We've agreed on this design. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, good luck.
Yeah.
Build me some absolute monstrosity. Timer has begun. So I have no idea what they're going to build. They all have the same hours, which is very important to me. Every team has 6,000 hours in total. So everyone you see on screen has sort of between 2,000 and 4,000 hours. Except for a guy on that team called Dot Lucky, who only has about 600, but he's a very capable builder. I've had him in a video before. Now, getting them all to agree on a design, get them all to talk and discuss things did take a while. We've spent about 40 minutes coming to this design in the middle alone, and each team is of course going to build their own independent custom design, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this comes together. Who knows, maybe this is going to be the new way to build bases. Maybe this is how everyone's going to make bases in the future. You're going to have 3 or 4 teammates, everyone's going to make their own design. It's almost like a village, but like it comes together in a very interesting way. I'm just going to make sure one of the teams is actually using B grade. Yeah, boys, don't forget to use B grade. So B grade space 2, otherwise you're going to spend forever upgrading. We've got the turret limit set to 36, so each team still has 12 auto turrets. Now what they want to do with those turrets is up to them. If they want to each use 11 turrets and then each put 1 turret into the middle here, they can do that. One of the teams is going to build the middle, from my understanding, as well as their own base, and everyone else is just building off of it. So you can already see every design is completely different. There is nothing similar about these bases, which is exactly what I wanted, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what on earth they make. I'm going to start by chatting with the square team, the guys that seem to be the most developed already.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting how they want to do it. I mean, I'm pretty confident we can hold the thing ourselves against a 6-man.
Well, no, they're a 10-man. You guys are a 6-man.
Same thing. We've been that.
We've been down that road before. Yeah, I think one of the teams is definitely struggling for a design. We're 4 minutes in. They've just deleted everything. They're starting fresh, pretty much. But you guys seem to have it kind of under wraps. You're also building the middle section, aren't you?
Yeah.
So is this just the base that you were going to build anyway today, or is this something new?
Yeah. Same thing.
Same thing, okay.
We just connected it to the one in the middle.
Perfect. Is this the video that you expected to do today, or did you think it was just going to be like, you know, building your own base?
No, yeah, to be honest, I just read the announcement. I saw it was like a duo one, so I just like, signed up. But I don't read it properly, and then just now I just read it. Like we're going to be coming together or something.
Yeah. I said if you don't play well with others, don't bother applying. Because I said you're going to have to work together as a team. I know there's a bit of a problem having to build uphill a little bit. Are you overcoming it? How is it?
It's going pretty because of that, but we can work with it.
I can see the footprint. The base is looking pretty good. I know you had to go up half a square. I really don't think it's a big deal. I think you guys will be able to like play no problem. I don't think it'll be an issue. Are you guys experienced builders?
I'm not a good builder, but Vicky says.
I have like 2,000 hours of building.
So one good builder, one not so good builder. In your 2,000 hours of just building, have you ever had to design a triple base?
Never.
Okay, well look, I'm glad I gave you something unique. So I will say the 2 Swedish guys that are building here, they were the quietest during the preparation. They were the quietest in agreeing with anything. That being said, though they don't have the biggest base, in terms of base completion, I would say they have completed the most of their base. They've got a furnace wall with a compound wall coming up here. They've got a lot, they're going to have a lot of peaks on this base. They're going to have a ridiculous amount of peaks from every single angle. As long as they can all see into the middle well, I think raiding this is going to be nigh impossible. I really do see them getting rid of one base almost completely, you know, just blowing straight through one of the bases, pummeling it like hell, and then working their way into the middle after and getting the golden egg. But even then, they're going to have 2 other teams shooting at them the whole time. Maybe some of the other guys will start using the other bases if their base is completely destroyed to keep holding it. Or maybe even they'll be trying to rebuild, sealing in the raiders, getting extra doors and stuff down. They're going to have some materials to repair and seal and everything. This is going to be very difficult. Oh, I'm so excited for the raid, man. I'm so excited for this raid. But yeah, the Swedish guy is doing incredibly well. Their base is really coming together quickly. They're getting peaks in all directions. These guys, probably some of the most experienced builders here, building a very, very big base, like a little bit bigger than the other guys. They've gone for a 5x5 shell with a hell of a lot of peaks actually as well. This, like, it's not even a funnel wall really, but they've got peaks going up in all directions for their compound. So they've got compound peaks, and then obviously they're going to build some sort of external peaks here, and this will be all the way around the base. This is actually kind of like a 7x7 more than a 5x5, but the 5x5 is the shell, and the 7x7 will be the base itself. They've got external TCs. They've got started placing auto turrets already. I expected, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these auto turrets. So they've got 7 auto turrets here. I could see them doing 2 on the roof. Maybe even 3 on the roof, and then potentially keeping 1, like maybe they'll do like a low wall or something, each of them, and they'll have like an auto turret underneath here. These auto turrets would be their saving grace. If the enemies do get into the middle, there's still some sort of protection, even if they're all on timer. But the bases are coming together very quickly, and we've only been building for 25 minutes. So we've got 3 organized teams here, and I can see these bases all being completed within that 90 minutes, no problem. So like, let's say, you know, they ladder up, they've shot out your turrets, you're both on timer, they're able to get in, and they can't help but stay here and admire the pool and just get in, and they're like, wow, this base is amazing, you know?
Yeah, they just got to admire it.
These bases are coming together. The Swedish boys are making some sort of tower. This base is obviously raid proof, I would say, because it's just so big and just thick, and the peaks are good actually. The peaks are actually a little bit better than I thought they would be from afar. Probably not as good as like I'd say this base's peaks are slightly better, but this base is about 3 times more rockets to raid, and the peaks are nearly as good. They might honestly do some crazy roof stuff here, where they've got like 2 or 3 layers of like roofing. It'd be interesting to see what they do, but that base is hella thick, like way too thick to even bother raiding, even though it's mostly stone. And this one, obviously, they've started to use all the metal and HQM by the looks of it. The base itself is... what even is this? There's no open core, they just got TC at the bottom there. That's an interesting base as well. That's quite a big base, actually. All 3 of these are bigger than I was expecting. This base is the smallest. I don't think it's necessarily the weakest. I think this base is a little bit shorter. It's not much wider, really, because a lot of like see this has bulk, right? All of this is like walls almost, apart from this area here, which is frames, whereas this one has a lot more frame area. And even though they've got like 1 door here, like the base, you know, the base starts here, 4 rockets here, and then another 4 rockets for the stone. And then it's just a couple of garage doors, and oh my god, I told them they could have 30 shotgun traps. That may have been a mistake. Yeah, I think that base is actually very easy to get to core on the bottom as well. You're talking like maybe 15, 16 rockets from basically any direction. If they want to be smart and they ladder up, that's even less rockets. It's literally what, 4, 8 plus 3, that they're in the middle. So 11 rockets, and they're literally in the middle of the base. You know, they throw, I don't know, 6 rockets in here, blow all the doors open, and then that could be a raid base for them potentially. That base is definitely the weakest, but it actually does look bigger than this one. And I would actually say that this base, I don't know. It's hard to say which one will get raided. One of these bases will get raided. They do need to sort out the middle still. They've got 34 minutes to go still. But the base is looking very good. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they interweave all these bases. It's not bad, actually. It's really not bad. I was expecting worse somehow, but it's making me very worried for the Raiders and their ability here. There are still a lot of auto turrets that are going to get placed. There's a lot of shotgun traps that are still going to get placed. There's still a lot of work that these teams need to do together to sort of, after they finish their base, to combine the bases in some form or another. I kind of see them placing some sort of funnel layer coming out here, and this team will do something else, and it will just about connect up. I could see you guys being able to make some like crazy funnel wall here, actually, like around all the bases very easily if you wanted to.
Thing is, I want to try and keep this open as we can, just so the peaks of our base are the most effective.
You think the more open the better, and then they have less cover because of all the TC privs and stuff. Let's see if everyone else sort of agrees with that. That's actually a really interesting take. Something I didn't even think about, actually. I'm very obsessed with like having more base, you know, more base down. What the f is a Stardo doing?
Where?
What do you mean where? A huge stone block with a pool in. I don't know about this. In fact, I think it might actually be negatively beneficial for you. And also, we're definitely getting rid of it before the raid starts. Are you guys pretty much done then?
Doors and sub turrets. That's pretty much it.
Maybe you can work on that instead of making a freaking pool house.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing my thing.
No,
Yeah, someone's doing their part. Time-wise, you're not doing bad at all, and you are like very close to being finished. I can see that.
How's the middle going?
Not great.
No, dude, it's honestly fine. It doesn't need to be well defended.
Is this what? So they could just shoot a rocket?
I mean, they need to get it out.
No.
But dude, the entire point is that you can look from your base into the thing.
Yeah, make sure you use all your metal. Make sure your shotgun traps are all loaded. Make sure your auto turrets are all powered. Less than 4 minutes remaining.
Oh.
You still haven't finished all the walls. And I hope all of you have got all of your auto turrets, all your shotgun traps, everything loaded, everything ready to go. The middle is done, I'm assuming.
You get shotgun traps, says that. Yeah.
I mean, this is all I was gonna.
Maybe get some shotgun traps, some sneaky shotgun traps, maybe.
That's F.
5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time over, Astardo. I will have to delete that one extra wall that you placed. But guys, everyone stop building. Everyone come up to the middle. Did you finish your base builds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone? Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, good stuff, guys. Now, okay, we're going to have a quick look at everyone's base, and I want everyone's opinion. Let's start with a big one. What do you guys think of this base?
Yeah, it should have some good peaks to defend the middle.
Whoa, I love
got
the
a secret turret to look.
I love the
Look,
If I
they
need to
got
rate it
the
from 1
the
to
base
10,
finished, and I think.
if I need to rate it from 1 to 10, I'll probably be at
whoever
7.
put the
like,
pools, I love
Yeah,
it.
7 out of 10. Okay, 7 out of 10.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just a simple 5x5.
I mean, I wasn't going for anything.
Yeah,
special.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Simple 5x5. It's got good peaks. You know, bish bash bosh. It's going to do the job. Yeah, general theme.
Yeah.
All right, sound. Okay, let's look at the colorful one, the pink one next.
The roof is open, not very protected. The ankle biters are not very protected.
Yeah, I'd agree with some of that. Some of these peaks are like could be better, but you know there are good peaks on it.
I do wonder what these half-wall bedroom things are.
That's just an aesthetic design choice of the builder. Loot storage room, and you can see outside a little bit. I wonder if that'll be more negative for you personally, because they might be able to see your beds and stuff they have inside here. It's just something to think about. Okay, you know, so
I like the pancake layer.
what would you rate this one out of 10, boys?
6 because of the different color.
6.5. Yeah.
6.5?
Yeah.
6.5. Okay. So far we've got a 6.5 and a 7, which comes together as 13.5 out of 20. Let's have a look at the last one, the one the Swedish guys made. What do we think of the last one? It's very short, I will say that.
I mean,
It looks intimidating.
I will say one thing as well. How do you actually get into your tower to use it?
Yeah, you need to spawn in bed, man. You just build
Okay,
that for fun.
how is Luke going to get up there? Like, if you don't have... If you can't... We're not going to let you fly to distribute your loot. How is Luke going to get into this box?
My brain hasn't brained that hard yet.
Okay, how about this, right? We're gonna delete that and that. The ladder hatch like that might be the best way to do it then. So you can actually jump up here. Yeah, their core is interesting. I wonder how you guys are actually going to be able to put loot in your core as well. Because you're going to have to try and jump over all these like shotgun traps every time you want to get to your gear.
No, you can hop over the shotgun traps. It's easy, but...
Okay, that's easy. Alright, the core is definitely crazy. I like the open core. I don't love these areas that they can like shoot you in your open core. It seems like you almost didn't finish the roof here. Maybe if you had these like these ramps like one square lower and shotgun traps like sealed into a half floor above, so that then there was honeycomb above the auto turrets or shotgun traps and they were looking into the core, that might have been a better idea, so that like the auto turrets are shooting through the frames right into the open core. That would have been a good idea. I don't know what you've done. I'm not going to judge it. I'm going to let you guys decide. Out of 10, how are we rating this base?
Well, to be fair, you found out this base.
To be honest, if it was finished, like especially this bit, I really like this. That it overlooks the middle. It would have been like a solid like 7, but it has to be like a 5.
Yeah,
it's not finished properly. And
if you guys had like embrasures and like a bit more like honeycomb and stuff on this tower, you know, so you can actually fight and defend from here. Because as it is, like you're gonna really struggle to use this.
We
properly.
usually don't have this tower in the middle and the 2 towers on the side. We usually just have it one big base, but when we up the one side, we just need to up both sides. So like.
But they're not very well covered, is what I'm trying to say. Like if you had like I don't know, an extra wall or 2, embrasures on here, maybe have like even like roof pieces or something like this. I don't know, like somehow, and then you got more cover. You can that would have been much better. But as it stands, I don't see this tower being great. I've been wrong before, you know. Maybe it will be fantastic. Same with this. I don't know how you're going to get up here to actually use that, especially like even if you've just got ladders to jump up, you're going to be so easy to shoot. Like because even maybe putting this to a regular wall instead of window would have been a good idea. I don't know. There's a lot of little improvements. I wouldn't even give it a 5. I'd actually give it a 4 personally. But if you guys are happy at a 5,
no, because this messed up white gap is ruining it for me.
4.5 then.
4.5. Okay, so we've got 4.5 and a 6.5, which is what 11, and then we've got a 7. So we've got an 18 out of 30. You guys have given yourselves an 18 out of 30 for your base quality. It is time to unleash the Raiders. I'm giving them 150 rockets, 70 high velocity rockets, and they are a team that does regularly play together, so I'm expecting some good cohesion. But they have substituted 1 or 2 guys who are experienced Rust players from my Discord, which you can join if you want to be in events just like this. I'm expecting one hell of a raid here. They have 60 minutes to retrieve. Now say it with me. Golden egg! And of course, if they don't get it, the defenders will win. Enjoy. Would you like to go and scout the base?
Yes.
Outstanding, okay.
Guys, the smallest one has a nice personality.
No,
Don't forget that.
Shut the hell up! Oh my god!
From the smallest side, that's the easiest way into the middle.
Which side are we gonna fall on?
But also, the stone one, the shooting floor is all stone. That's gonna crumble.
Yeah, we just collapse shooting floor. We just break.
We have to swim to get over there.
Yeah, we're gonna get beamed if we swim
definitely.
over.
You have 3 minis.
We should do the big base though. It's got the worst peaks.
Okay, rip the
Yeah, we
smallest
should
one first, then go to cheat metal.
I've been full boxed.
Guys, take the hot air balloon. Take the hot air balloon.
I'm kind of starving. I need some food.
Oh, you have the
Yes,
smallest
ma'am.
piece though. If the egg's in the middle,
Bro,
we rate the biggest one.
are you sitting in fob with them too?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone get
Time
over
has
here.
begun.
Everyone get over here.
Let's get ready to rumble.
So listening to these guys talking is absolute AIDS, is the only word that I could think of. So their plan, from what I understood, now you may have heard it, maybe I've managed to actually find some semblance of cohesive thought in amongst their incessant rambling. The goal, I believe, was to raid one base, push up, and then raid from that base and get the egg and then escape. But they are against some very well-geared defenders. They do have more M2s than the Raiders, but the Raiders do outnumber them, and the Raiders have 150 rockets, 70 HVs, easily enough to raid any of these bases, and probably raid a second one as well, frankly. But they are pushing up relatively well already. They're trying to get some really good picks. They're actually getting both of, I'm going to call this Team A, we'll go Team A, Team B, and Team C. One of Team B members is dead. Team A are both licking their wounds, trying to heal back up. Team B, Estado is still alive, managed to get a pick on one of these Zero members. Zero doing very well. This is the clan Zero. They're doing incredibly well. They're pushing it up, no real problem. Alex there got hit a couple of times, but is able to survive. A raid base is being built by WAF currently, and I'm seeing MLRS strikes aiming... Sorry, not MLRS. I'm seeing Sam shooting at Zero Oil over there. But it did not manage to connect, and they actually shot out their own windmill. And the thing with these windmills is they just added them for aesthetic. They don't actually need them. But the defenders are taking some serious hits here. The Raiders doing okay. The defenders doing okay. It's very, very early to say if anyone's actually doing anything correctly yet. But here comes a HV rocket. The HVs are starting to fly. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. Lucky getting a decent beam on there. But the Raiders are getting a very strong foothold here, and they're building up a raid base currently. The defenders do have a very finite amount of HV rockets. I believe they have 36 in total. So those HV rockets could be used very, very successfully. And we've got other Zero members pushing down and around. Maybe they're just spawning on sleeping bags. But these bases are holding. These bases are definitely holding, and the peaks on them are doing a very good job. I don't know if that tree is intentionally perfectly in the way of their raid base, but it's definitely making it difficult for the defenders to actually see where the raiders are.
Hey, Max.
This can be hella pretty.
How's it looking, guys?
Oh, they're rocketing. Oh, you're getting touched.
The rockets are slapping the large base here. They're not doing a crazy amount of damage, and the raiders are getting tagged up pretty badly. That M249 helping a huge amount, but the rockets are flying directly... Well, that one was direct. I don't know where that one was going. The rockets are flying directly at the base, and one of the defenders has actually moved over. Kebab over here, coming from Team B's base, is now holding over at Team A's base, and Iska... No, sorry. Iska and Kebab are both split. So there's now 3 people on each base. So they've actually completely abandoned this back base, and they're moving forward, 3 people on each base, focusing on the raiders. The pummel is on though, but I really like that they're actually moving to support each other's bases. That's really, really good. All turrets again exposed. The rockets are flying. 150 rockets to use. The shooting floor starts to get collapsed there. It is getting smacked hard. If this front shooting floor collapses completely, I dread to think what their ability in defense is going to be. The AK spray is real. The Raiders doing an absolutely fantastic job here. Oh, this is where one of the other defenders has gone. Oh, he snuck around the back. Okay, interesting. So we've got 2 defenders in that building, 3 in this one. One of the defenders went around the back, has been picked. The rockets are still flying. This shooting floor looking less and less healthy by the minute. If this gets collapsed, oh no, Lucky nearly gets picked, but is able to survive as he runs back into his base. The rockets are still flying, some of them missing, but when you've got the numbers and you've got plenty of rockets as well, maybe it's not such a big deal if the odd rocket misses. There is a bit of honeycomb here, definitely helping out a little bit. Lucky probably looking to try and... I'm not actually sure what he's doing, but his shooting floor is about to collapse if he's not careful. These are some fantastically placed rockets, actually. Absolutely fantastically placed. Lucky definitely looking at... Maybe not pushing out. Oh no, he is flanking around the side, I think. All of these rockets being free shot at the base right now is not helping anyone. All of the defenders are on my... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 of the defenders are on my screen right now. I don't know where the 6th one is. Maybe just respawning. These rockets are still hammering away at this base. 150 rockets. They said this is easily enough. 79 MS there on the roof, gets tagged a couple of times. This shooting floor is almost collapsed. They just need like 3 or 4 rockets to this general area, I would say, and then pushing into this shouldn't be too difficult. Some of the other defenders are just trying to find their footing and figure out how they're going to actually hold off against this, because they've built a base and they've just put down walls, and there's just such a firing line here of people rocketing. It's absolutely crazy. Iska has snuck around the back and is able to get 1 pick. He might be able to get away here. Iska might get noticed by Waf. Waf sees him, picks him. Defenders losing a 2nd HQM full kit there, whereas the Zero clan haven't lost a single kit yet. Another flanker coming from around the back here. I don't see flanking being a good idea, to be honest. So the Raiders are now finally starting to push into the base. They have nearly successfully collapsed the shooting floor, but they're starting to make some great waves here. They have used a huge amount of rockets though to get to this place, and I do worry ever so slightly about how things are going to go for them once they start pushing in here. A lot of their bodies, a lot of the Raiders getting picked as they're trying to push in. The smokes are starting to come down from the defenders. Both defenders in this base are dead. This base is completely free right now. Lucky just respawned. He's probably going to be kitting up and heading straight over. Geez, wait, where is he? Oh, he spawned right on the other side of the base. I do think they're starting to lack on the HKM kits and things. The Raiders do have a clear sight at where the TC is though. Kebab trying his best to hold Olvik as well up here, trying to hold. We've got the other 2 guys as well coming from this base, Iska and Estado. I don't know why Estado's talking to him instead of trying to fight him. Really not sure what's going on there. The rest of Zero, though, pushing into the space right now, holding Lucky inside here, trying to figure out how he's going to push out, maybe try and defend his base. But his base is starting to get collapsed. It's not looking good. The rockets are flying at the auto turrets in the middle here. They've got quite a few auto turrets to get rid of. Lucky pushing around the outside here very carefully. That goes down immediately, unfortunately, to one of Zero's members. And other Zero members are all pushing through this base, doing an incredible job of pushing. 79 MS. Got a potential good angle here, but very hard to hold when you're so exposed like that. Zero all over the space like lice, and they're just crawling around, finding the best angles. Kebab around the side here, trying to do something. Not even near his base, barely even had to be defending from his own base. 2 Zero members are dead. Like this base, this tower here is doing a really good job of like holding this sort of gap here. But the base itself is getting pushed and destroyed, and 79 is able to get a pick or two, and he's now pushing out. I don't know where he's planning to go here. Should we listen to them?
Yeah, I got rockets.
Where are they? Are they?
I got killed on roof.
Wait, they are on your roof, man. They are on your
I don't
roof.
know.
Are they?
Yeah, they are taking out turrets on roof.
The defenders are currently hoovering up the Raider kits. Zero Alex has died, but he rocketed BT 79 MS, so sacrifice himself, but they do have the kits. They are taking control of the roof over here. They're destroying the beds. They've got full control of this base now, pretty much, and the Raiders that are pushing in are getting picked out, though. So some good news, some bad news. Estado over there nearly goes down. Zero, a lot of deaths on the Raiders' part, but they're running in naked and they're hoovering up some kits, whatever kits the defenders haven't left. There's a kit here if they can get to that. There's probably going to be an AK on the ground here somewhere next to it, I suspect. But the Raiders are doing okay. The defenders are doing very well, I would say. Defenders are getting more and more picks. The Raiders really can't just push into this area very easily. And I do question how many rockets they have left. These guys are all very low on health right now. Lucky looks like he nearly managed to get a couple of picks here. Both of these guys, the Zero members, healing themselves up right now. And these other bases are providing incredible cover. And Estado, holding this line right now, manages to get a pick on 2 of the Zero members as they're trying to push in. Zero members that are inside are just trying to get kits, and they're still holding the roof. They're getting rid of the beds, they're getting rid of bags. I'm hearing a lot of spraying down here from Zero Alex as he's getting rid of their lockers, probably hoping to get some kits and stuff out of those boxes. But Zero own this base essentially, and they're actually now using this base to start to raid the middle here. They're getting shot by auto turrets, though. Have they been able to see that there's a... No, they didn't see that one yet. WAF draining a turret down here. This might take a while, though. Kind of a waste of time, potentially. This is interesting. Now that they've taken over this base, they are able to shoot down, but Lucky still has respawns on the roof. He's still got rekits up here as well, including a launcher, a HV launcher. Let's see what he does against the Zero members that are on his roof. Is he going to clear them off? More auto turrets are getting destroyed left and right at the moment. He's leaving his depot, and he's trying to... I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's getting geared up. Oh, this is going to be intense. Lucky's looking for an angle, trying to see who's up there. Zero Dark is on the roof here, almost alone by the looks of it. He's shooting rockets at the corner, at the middle there. He's opening that up so they can get in and secure the egg. But Zero Dark might be about to get murdered by Lucky. I don't know who's going to shoot first. Zero all over this base right now, though. Absolutely all over it. They've got most of their kits back, or whatever was left by the looks of it. Lucky still holding on the roof there. I don't see 79 anywhere here. They're just draining shotgun traps all over the place. And they're breaking boxes, they're breaking beds, they're breaking lockers all over the place. Lucky on the roof here removes the window and nearly gets a pick on Zero. Zero gets tagged a couple of times. Lucky trying to get the angle for the HV rocket, but doesn't find it. To be fair, that might still kill him as he jumps up there. Oh, this is it. They're going to try and reclaim the roof here. They definitely want to try and reseal this, and then they'll be in a very healthy position. 79 is spawning around the back, grabbing kits and pushing up. Zero are not covering their flank very well. And the amount of kits here, all of these belong to the Raiders. They're getting sprayed by Iska. Iska goes down, though. Zero have probably at least one M2. 79 pushing around the back here. Gets another pick on King Julian. He's pushing up again. He saw them go left. Oh, he saw him go left. Nearly gets a pick, but the AK trumps the Hazmat, unfortunately. Has the MP5. Fantastic gun. But at point blank range, if you're both headshotting each other, the AK is going to win. Maybe if he had a full HQ kit on, he would have been fine. They are destroying sheet metal doors. There's shotgun traps here. I don't know if WAF got killed by that shotgun trap or by a different one. But they understand that they're trying to push into the middle. I think they're going to try and reclaim the roof. The egg is open. The gold shiny egg is just sitting here, ready to be taken. But the defenders are not giving up. Estado on the 3rd floor there, and 79 does get killed though by Alex on the roof here. Alex doing a really good job of holding down their beds, destroying their lockers, trying to do as much damage as he can. Defenders sort of all over the place by the looks of it, but generally are focusing their attention on where the Raiders are pushing in. I don't know how the Raiders are doing in terms of boom, but they are constantly getting killed running through here. Constantly getting killed. My 3 went down while I was looking at them just there. One from the roof. He's not dead though. He's been brought back up. Another one goes down from the base. This base holding incredibly well. Definitely want to check in with the Raiders and hear how their progress is going. As another one dies. Oh my god. If they killed like 1 or 2 more guys, they might be able to get a full reseal. Even though there's 2 or 3 still in their base, they might be able to get a full reseal on. This stone seal, the temporary one that they got down, did help. But they're getting back into where the HQM is. Bolty, naked with a Bolty versus an M249. Isco is just holding this angle. I mean, let's have a look at what he can see. I mean, he can just see bodies everywhere. Just absolutely tons of bodies all over the place. Oh my god, another 2 go down as one gets HV'd. I didn't even see where that was from. The constant back and forth is just absolutely wild. 79 back on the roof there. Once they secured this roof, it was all over. I don't know why. 0 were on the roof and they started leaving. But 0 Alex still inside, tries to get the pick on Lucky. He's the only member of the Raiders that's still inside. The rest of them are all outside, pushing back in. Alex gets HV'd by 79. He says, that's good enough for me. Rocket PvP is the way to go, apparently. Another rocket comes flying down, killing Breadbox, and 79 kills another member of 0. One member of 0 still in here. M249 shooting at them. They're very low on kits, though, by the looks of it. Breadbox, Trilly, Oil, Central, WAF, all of these people getting sprayed at M2 every time they even get near this area. Trilly able to get his kit back. HV rocket goes flying at the raid base. Some picks on Iska there. But from Alex with an MP5, actually surprisingly nearly gets the pick on the M249 with only an MP5, as the M2 guy only hits him 2 or 3 times. And the rockets are still flying. Another double kill from a HV rocket. They've got to be running low on HV rockets though. Estado pushing out a little bit here. Defenders trying to hold the angle. Estado manages to get another pick, a 3rd pick. A HV rocket from Lucky on the base manages to get another kill, I believe. And 0 is starting to reclaim some of this area. Smoke grenades are flying down. I don't know why they would use a smoke, to be honest. They're sort of giving them more cover. Not the best idea, really. And more HV rockets probably, as Lucky launches another HV rocket, getting a double kill against Alex. Oh my god. Alex and Central both down. 0 WAF over here also gets picked. Completely organized, and they're holding this line down. They're not letting it go. Let's listen to the defenders.
Any drop boxes in your base?
Boys, how's it going?
I have lockers and
Great. Are they all dead? Like,
they gave me an inventory of HVs.
I see it, my friend.
You got an inventory of HVs off them? They had 70. How much
like
did you
2
get?
lines. It was
Jesus,
2 lines.
2 lines? That's like 70, yeah. That's like all of their HVs. Alex goes down. The Raiders are trying to use this front area as a way to like push in, but I think this raid is over, frankly. Being killed from multiple different angles consistently, proving too much for the Raiders as we're 25 minutes into the raid, but I don't see them pulling this back after losing all of their HV rockets. Maybe some disorganization, maybe something else, but the amount of corpses on my screen in this general area is absolutely wild. They're just throwing themselves. I mean, even look over here, jeez. Just the amount of times that they pushed into this exact area is just, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Let's listen to the Raiders.
I was naked and he just looked at me. I was naked.
I'm putting a hole in my wall. Holy shit.
Yeah, we have nothing. It's over.
Like our teammates sold, bringing all the
and
rockets.
then went
Not over
like,
yet.
all the rockets, all the
yet.
ammo, like almost all the meds are gone. Like everything, it's almost gone.
I have 3
rockets. Like,
okay, all we have to do is all the doors are open in there. All we have to do is push up to one.
We can't, bro. He rockets are naked. I was naked, he rocketed
Max, can
me,
you
dude.
tell them to stop rocket PvPing?
I don't know if I can do that.
It's
I
fair.
know,
So
I know.
them rocket.
One dead.
I know. There's like 3 dead in here.
Hey, push up then,
And
push
this
up
kid's just
then.
holding with an M2, bro.
This guy with an M2.
Bro, I had full control of the base and this guy rocket PvP.
I just got rocketed again.
No, Max, I'm just serious though. We had 0
This
lag.
guy's barrel sniping with a rocket.
Womp womp.
The
Opponent
Raven
didn't
came
do
in. The
that.
Raven came in.
They're
raiding our raid base, bro.
Oh, he's full deep.
Oh, I wonder how they got rockets to do that.
Yeah, because
So,
someone-
I
You're
wonder-
an
let me-
idiot who wants to have all the rockets and push in the base. Like, you're so stupid.
So here's what happened, boys, right? From my POV. One of you gave them 2 full rows of HVs, which is like 74 HVs, which is all of your
did
HV
that.
rockets.
Yeah, because
And
Who
then,
did that?
and
And
then,
right now.
and they also got about 12 rockets off of you from I don't know who, but they got 12
And
regular rockets as well.
And
Yo, Max,
Oh,
someone went in
Dude,
with all the rockets. Oh no,
Yeah.
but like almost all the ammo, dude. Like there was no
we're
ammo
getting
in base.
insided.
Whoever the dude, I'm gonna push these rockets.
You-
There was
I
literally
think, honestly,
no ammo in base.
some of your team members threw, basically. Otherwise, me, yeah, you could have done a lot better there.
Dude, whoever
Yes.
like actually
Oh.
like took all
I
the
didn't have
rockets
any
and
rockets,
ran in,
so
I hope
I don't have any.
Some
I hope-
monkey actually
I
insided.
hope your mom
like,
just knows it.
Yo, Max, bring me back for the defensive side, bro, because I hate these little.
Alright, boys, I think it's over. I think it's over. They had a
How
good
quick is
attempt,
that?
but that's about all it was. We're 30 minutes in right now, and it's over.
The twist on the video is that there was an imposter who took 2 rows of meds in a row.
His name is Oil.
His name's Oreo.
Listen, I'm not the one that
Yeah.
ran into the base with a bunch of rockets, alright?
From my understanding, here's what happened. They got up to your base, things were going really well, and they pushed into your base, things were going okay, you know, the collapse shooting floor, and then one of them had 2 rows of HVs on them. You took the HVs, and you used the HVs against them for the rest of the event. Obviously, you shot a lot as well, but there was a lot of easy HVs, you may as well use them.
Yeah, one thing they didn't do is scout properly by using the minis. They'll just be able to see like where the TC is.
To be fair, they did blow up the TC and expose the egg, and I don't know what happened. You guys were on the roof, you secured it, and then 3 of you left, and then Lucky killed the last guy.
You got rocket PvP, but 79 pushed up the jump up and rocket meat and my teammate.
I saw that, yeah, that was hilarious. But I mean, you did push up and you broke a lot of the lockers and beds on that main base. Like, you were doing really well. Like, I genuinely thought, right, about 15 minutes in, you got roof access and you were more or less holding it. There were 2 or 3 of you up here, you broke all the beds. Alex was running around the base, breaking all the lockers. You started rocketing into the middle when I saw the TC blow up and the egg got exposed. And I was like, holy shit, this is it. And they're just going to go through 2 walls at the bottom here and it's GG. And then, yeah, everything just went to pot. And I'm assuming it's because a couple of your guys took all the rockets and meds and ammo and just died with it. And I don't know where the plan went out the window, but it was like within 3 seconds of leaving the base to raid.
It was at the end.
It was at the end of the scouting.
If people really want to see this again, you guys get a better team together and we'll try this again. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, guys. I have recently reformatted my Patreon a little bit so that we can play some wipes together. I definitely want to get back into playing Rust rather than just doing videos like this. But if you enjoy this sort of content, why not watch my Rust Island finale where the best team in Rust won $1,000, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.